Keanu Reeves' history of red carpet dates seems less than romantic at first glance, but he finally broke his streak of stag appearances in 2019 when he walked hand in hand with his girlfriend, Alexandra Grant. But who else has he graced the red carpet with? Let's find out. Reeves has endured some tragedies in his life, including a stillborn child and the death of his former girlfriend, Jennifer Syme, in a car accident. In 2006, he told Parade magazine, "Grief changes shape, but it never ends. People have a misconception that you can deal with it and say, 'It's gone and I'm better.' They're wrong. When the people you love are gone, you're alone." Thankfully, it looks like Reeves isn't alone anymore. In 2019, he debuted his relationship with artist Alexandra Grant at the LACMA Art and Film Gala red carpet. According to InStyle, this was the first time Reeves ever brought an official romantic date as his plus one, even if the tabloids would argue that some of the co-stars he's appeared with should count. After all, it's tough to tell when celebs are walking the line between colleague and secret romance. As for Reeves and Grant, they've been creative partners for a long time, and it's unclear exactly when their relationship made the jump into romance. She collaborated with him on his books Ode to Happiness and Shadows, and they also founded a publishing house together in 2017 called Ex-Artists Books. Reeves and Rachel Weisz were on-screen love interests in 1996's Chain Reaction, which triggered rumors of an off-screen romance. It's hard to blame the tabloids, considering that she took him to the premiere of her next movie, Stealing Beauty, which he wasn't involved with at all. It's perhaps worth noting that Reeves was hobbling around at the time, as he had recently broken his ankle in a motorcycle accident. Nevertheless, Weisz has been adamant that their relationship has always been platonic, although she did appreciate the gifts that fans gave to her to pass along to Reeves. In 1996, she told Women's Own, "A love affair with Keanu? No way. We were chasing around all over the place trying to save our skins. It was very intense, but there was no time for anything like that. Actually, it was amazing. Girls would hand me baskets of fruit to give to him, and I had to say, I'm not seeing him. I can't just turn up at his house." Hard times can bring a family closer, or it can tear them apart. For Keanu Reeves and his sister Kim Reeves, the hardship of a cancer diagnosis helped the pair foster an unbreakable bond. In 1991, Kim was pursuing a career in Hollywood when she was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 25. Though Keanu had 4 movies coming out that year, he rarely left her side during treatment. In 1995, it seemed like the pair were closer than ever. According to a profile in People magazine, Keanu didn't have a home at the time. Between filming, he'd either rent a hotel room or crash with his sister. They liked to ride horses, cook dinner, and watch VHS tapes. Kim eventually went into remission in 1999, the same year that she accompanied her brother to the premiere of The Matrix. And that wasn't the only sibling who joined him that day, as his other sister, Karina Miller, was also there. 20 years later, he accompanied Karina to the premiere of the film Semper Fi, which she produced. When Entertainment Tonight interviewed the siblings, they had only supportive words for each other. Keanu noted how awesome it was to be there, while Karina noted how protective her brother's always been of her.
And it's such a great accomplishment, and it's a wonderful film, and so it's a really
and
incredible.
And it's my red carpet.
Keanu Reeves really seems like the kind of guy who nurtures his oldest relationships, despite how famous he is now. It's unlikely that he'd ever force someone he cares about into an Uber pool like the obnoxious parody of himself that he played in Always Be My Maybe. For proof, consider how loyal he is to his childhood friends. In 2000, he took his old high school bestie Brenda Davis to the Oscars, and also brought her along to Vanity Fair's post-ceremony bash. At the time, Reeves was at the height of his Matrix fame, and soon to appear in The Replacements. Davis has helped Reeves through a number of hardships, including his sister's cancer diagnosis and his child's stillbirth. It makes sense that he'd want her by his side for a moment as big as the Academy Awards. And it turns out that they now may actually be bona fide family. According to rumors, which are hard to confirm since Reeves is so tight-lipped in the press, Davis named Reeves the godfather to her daughter. Charlize Theron and Keanu Reeves haven't officially been in a romantic relationship together, but that doesn't mean they've never had a good time together. Things can get muddied up when you play lovers on screen. It all started back in 2001 when Theron and Reeves showed undeniable chemistry in the emotional drama Sweet November. That same year, they embraced each other on the Golden Globes red carpet and were spotted getting cozy at Style magazine's after party. Romance rumors about these two have managed to span across a decade. According to the Daily Mail, the two were spotted getting touchy-feely with some kisses and hugs after leaving a Beverly Hills restaurant in 2010. At the time, Theron had just gotten out of a 9-year relationship, but that didn't stop her and Reeves from laughing and almost disrupting other tables by being so loud. They were also reportedly wrapped up in each other's conversation and just generally having a great time together. We'll probably never really know for sure what was up with these two. Reeves is a master of subtlety after all. Reeves and another one of his co-stars, Carrie-Anne Moss, have certainly gotten close over the years. They did, after all, team up to save humanity from enslavement at the hands of malicious artificial intelligence. Plus, not too many people have been kicking it with the same co-stars for 2 decades. As a result, it's not uncommon to see these two together on the red carpet. Though Reeves typically flies solo, he did escort a pregnant Moss on the red carpet while promoting The Matrix Reloaded at the 2003 Cannes Film Festival. Moss and Reeves have an undoubtedly supportive relationship, the kind that can endure through an awkward love scene or two. In a 2003 interview with The Morning Call, she admitted that he helped to ease her nerves before they got intimate for the cameras while shooting The Matrix Reloaded. As she put it, "I was pretty nervous about the love scene, but in the end, Keanu's a good friend of mine and I trust him. I respect him. I like him." Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves may always be each other's one that got away. The pair, who attended the 2006 Academy Awards together, have had mutual crushes on each other, but they've never taken things to the next level. In fact, that's why Bullock believes they've been able to maintain such a solid friendship. They first co-starred in the classic 1994 action flick Speed, which was Bullock's first big break. During production, she immediately found it hard to concentrate around him. In a 2018 interview with Ellen DeGeneres, she admitted, "I think about how sweet Keanu Reeves was and how handsome he was. It was hard for me to really be serious. His job was just to keep my dress, sort of kept flying up, so I said, whatever you do, just keep my dress down. Never dated him. There was just something about me that I guess he just didn't like." Except, as it turns out, he did like her. When Reeves sat down with DeGeneres months later, he admitted that he had no idea Bullock was crushing, as he confessed, "She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either." He cited work as a reason for why things never escalated. He's a professional king through and through. Reeves kept up his tradition of taking non-romantic dates to red carpets when he appeared at the 2013 Toronto International Film Festival with Matrix stuntman Tiger Hu Chen. The pair were there to promote their film Man of Tai Chi, which was Reeves' directorial debut. Reeves was specifically inspired by Chen when making Man of Tai Chi, and in fact, the whole film was created for the stuntman. As Reeves explained to The Star, "We wanted to work together, so over the years we came up with a story about the traditional aspect of Tiger. He's a martial arts master, but he's also a modern guy. He grew up in Chengdu, moved to Beijing, and became a big stuntman, so the story was born out of that." Throughout Keanu Reeves and Winona Ryder's decades-long friendship, the pair have gotten walking the red carpet together down to a science. They co-starred in 2006's A Scanner Darkly and 2009's The Private Lives of Pippa Lee, but they first crossed paths in 1992 while working on Bram Stoker's Dracula. While Alexandra Grant remains Reeves' only red carpet date that he's actually confirmed to be dating, Ryder is his only date that he's actually married to. Yes, you heard that correctly. In 2018, Ryder admitted that the two 90s icons accidentally got married while filming Dracula. As she explained it to Entertainment Weekly, "I swear to God, I think we're married in real life." In that scene, director Francis Ford Coppola used a real Romanian priest. "We shot the master, and he did the whole thing, so I think we're married." As far as an actual romance, that hasn't been in the cards, but Reeves and Ryder did reunite for a second round of nuptials in 2018's Destination Wedding. This time, though, they were only guests.
I meet cute him all the time.
That's because you
Like
guys...
Every time we see each other, it's
I meet cuting him.
Rumors of a steamy romance between Keanu Reeves and his John Wick Chapter 3 co-star Halle Berry ignited in 2019 during the press cycle for the film. They were spotted smiling on red carpets and events across the country despite never officially being each other's plus one. But of course, you don't need to be a plus one if you're both already invited. Alas, these rumors, although fun to think about, are undeniably thin. A source told Life and Style magazine that even before they started working together on Wick, as soon as they started getting to know each other, they realized there was something there that was stronger than friendship. Apparently, Reeves is totally Berry's type, though we'd argue that there's not a soul who wouldn't date Hollywood's reigning nice guy. Gossip Cop later got a hold of a supposed Berry source who shut down the rumors. Enduring the lengthy press tour for the blockbuster action flick probably just made these co-stars very comfortable with each other. If we needed any more evidence that Keanu Reeves is the type of guy you'd want to bring home to your mother, it's this. He brought his own mother, costume designer Patricia Taylor, as his date for the 2020 Academy Awards. Who doesn't love a mama's boy? And that wasn't the first time that he brought her along for the ride, though the Oscars were a particularly big day for the pair. Reeves had lent his voice to Toy Story 4, which ended up winning Best Animated Feature. Taylor even did a great job with the red carpet interviews and totally zipped her lips when Ryan Seacrest asked her to dish on The Matrix 4. A good mom knows how to keep a secret.
You know a lot.
Only about Matrix 1, 2, and 3.
She's well trained. Yeah.
Weirdly enough, it seems that some fans apparently didn't get the memo that this was indeed Reeves' mother. In fact, some viewers mistook Taylor for Reeves' girlfriend. Never mind the fact that Taylor and Alexandra Grant have about 30 years between them, though this could be a testament to the fact that Taylor looked absolutely stunning in her pantsuit. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.